I want you to look at you. What are you doing? Are you giving up your need? Are you giving your need away? It's very normal to do that because it is your job to meet your needs. Happiness is an inside job. It is no one else's job to make you happy. It's your job. You know why that's a good thing? No one can do that job better than you. You can give the need up, you can give the need away, but here's the method that works. Start to meet that need yourself. I've been a therapist my entire adult life, and it's been such a joy for me to really understand what makes people tick. And one of the things I found very early in my career is that people do two things. They either give away their needs or they give up their needs. What does that mean? Well, it means when you're born, a little baby, your needs are very simple. You need to be loved, you need to be safe, you need to be connected, you need to feel that you matter. Because if you feel loved, safe, significant, connected, whoever's looking after you will look after you and you'll make it. So we have these basic needs as a baby, and as we get a bit older, we still need throughout our whole life to feel safe, loved, connected, and significant. We have some more needs. We need to be seen and heard. We need to feel that somebody is proud of us. We need to feel that we matter. We need to feel that we've got something to offer the world, that our skills and gifts are recognized. So these are our needs. And for many people, their needs are not met. Many children don't feel loved. They certainly don't feel safe. They don't feel significant. Many clients say to me, no, I never felt I was important. I never felt connected. I always felt I was not good enough. Marilyn Monroe said once, I've never belonged to anyone in my entire life, and I think I never will. I worked once with 16 suicidal children, and they all said the same thing. I don't think I'm good enough. Nobody cares about me, which wasn't actually true because their parents sent them to me, but what they felt was true. I don't feel my needs are being met. So when your need to feel loved, connected, significant, safe isn't met, what happens? The first thing we do is give the need away. I'm going to find someone out there and they're going to meet these needs and they're going to make me feel loved. They're going to make me feel safe. It's their job to meet my needs. Now that can actually work. Hey, could you love me? Could you turn out and make me feel that I matter? Could you be with me and make me feel safe, loved, connected? Yeah, I could do that for 5 years and then I'm going to find someone else. And you see what happens if you give the need away. This is your job to make me feel good. We give that need to our partner, even to our children, to our boss, to our friends, to our parents. And what happens when you give the need away is that it doesn't last. They have their own needs. So the first thing we do is to give the need away. It's someone else's job out there to meet my needs. The second thing we do is to give the need up. I know I'll never get promoted. I'll never live the life of my dreams. So I'm just going to be here. Bridget Bardot said once, I gave the best of me to men. They always let me down. And now I've given what's left of me to animals. You know, they never cheat. They never lie. They never disappoint me. This is someone who's given the needs up. I want you to look at you. What are you doing? Are you giving up your need? Are you giving your need away? It's very normal to do that, so please don't feel bad. Let's look at your need to feel loved, connected, seen and heard, celebrated, to have one person be proud of you, and to feel that you've got something to offer the world. When I do this in my class, I say, put up your hand if these needs weren't met. Everyone's hand goes up. Because very rarely do all these needs get met all the time. Our caregivers aren't trained to meet our needs. They're trained to feed us, clothe us, send us to school, but they don't understand because their needs too were not met. So what do? You can give the need up, you can give the need away, but here's the method that works. Start to meet that need yourself. You go, how do I make myself feel loved? Well, here's how you do it. You go, I am lovable, I'm worthy of love. And you go, yeah, but that feels silly. Well, you know what? Then do it more until it doesn't. How do I meet my need to feel safe? That isn't really about locking all the doors, switching on your alarm, and always putting your seatbelt on. It's about, I'm safe to express my emotions. I'm safe to be vulnerable. I'm safe to say, hey, could you love me? Could you be in my life? Safety is safety to walk through the world being yourself. So just take a minute and think of your needs and realize it is your job to meet your needs. Happiness is an inside job. It is no one else's job to make you happy. It's your job. You know why that's a good thing? No one can do that job better than you. I was a middle child. My brother and sister went to private school. I didn't. I wasn't the smart one. I definitely wasn't the pretty one. I didn't feel I mattered, but I had one person, my grandmother, who believed in me. But as I grew up, I began to understand, look, I have to do this myself. I have to sit and say, I have something to offer the world. I matter. I'm safe to express myself. It didn't happen overnight, but I understood I couldn't say to someone, hey, can you make me secure? And I also couldn't give that up. I'll never be secure. I've given up on it. I started off as a kid who felt hideous. I thought I was a freak. I didn't think I was smart at all. But when I began to understand that I too was giving some needs up and giving some needs away, I realized, hey, I can meet all of these needs myself. It doesn't mean I'm alone. It means, hey, when I meet my need to feel loved, secure, worthy, connected, significant, I can go in the world and find so many people that join me in meeting my needs. Finding someone to meet all of your needs makes you incredibly vulnerable, because then you are dependent on them rather than interdependent or independent. And now I have love and joy because I recognize I'm worth it. Took me a long time to get there, but it can take you just a couple of days. So look at your needs. Do not give them away. Please don't give them up. Start to recognize that you are worthy of having all of those needs met. You can do it by going to therapy. You can do it by just following these instructions. But I promise you, you can begin to recognize your needs and to go, hey, I am worthy of having all these needs met, and I'm going to start taking responsibility for meeting these needs. You know what the word responsibility means? It means an ability to respond. A response-able person is able to respond to their own needs and go, well, I can do that. Just like you meet your need for hunger or sleep or hydration. You go, hey, who's going to come out here and meet my need for hydration? Who's going to meet my need for sleep? We got to be response-able people. Recognize our needs, respond to them. And then you won't have to look for love. It will find you. You won't have to look for contentment or peace or joy. It will find you just as surely as you find it. So please pay attention to this. Give it a little time. I can promise you one thing. It always works. And if you want to have a therapist work with you on that, that's a great thing. We have many RTT therapists. Click the link below, can help you recognize your needs, recognize you are absolutely worthy of having them met, and start you on the journey of meeting them yourself. Because the opposite of needy is super confident, self-assured, secure within yourself, with high self-esteem. That's a great place to be. And wherever you start from, you can go there and stay there. See you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Check out my next video here.